And welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke.
And I'm Emily. Welcome to the first edition of A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. We are diving in to Luke's first time. We'll be gentle.
And if this is your first time, just know that we do this occasionally, 2-3 times a week. So stay tuned. This one right here is the Smut Oracle. Usually I'm on the left. This one right here is the Smut Oracle. She is our guide through this, my first series of smutty-ish, romantasy, fantasy kinds of books. I'm just a dude. This is a kitchen couch. This is where we hang out and we talk about just kind of random stuff that's associated with real life and hyperbole, because most of life is hyperbole on the kitchen couch, and that's what this is. So we've got YouTubes, we've got memberships. This one's got a awesome website. And okay, so it is this way on the YouTubes and this way on the Tiki Tac. So hilarious. We're gonna do lefty, righty. So follow us on everything. We'll have more content to come out pretty soon, hopefully. And we will get started. Emily, will you do your thing and let us know what happened in these 3 chapters before I get to my one big thing?
Oh, I will in just a second. Making sure that you can actually hear me on... Okay, yes, now you can hear me on TikTok. Just making sure. Okay, yes, allow me to do our recappy cap of our first set of chapters of 1 through 3. This is what I like to call intervention era activated. So we open with a rare glimpse into Nesta's POV of the whole incident with the cauldron, and finally get confirmation that whatever happened to her in there was not normal, not gentle, and definitely not something that she walked away from unchanged. Then we jump into the present day, where Nesta is coping in the healthiest way possible, drinking, gambling, and bringing home random men. Enter Cassian, who gets the lovely task of collecting her straight from a one-night stand. And no, she does not bother to bathe first. So we're setting that tone way early. He drags her to Rhys and Feyre's house for what is essentially a full-blown intervention. Chapter 2, we see Fei laying down the law, like she's living into her little sis turned parent era, and Nesta is now cut off financially and will now be living in the House of Wind, training every morning with Cassian in the Illyrian camps and working in the library every afternoon. We've got structure, routine, accountability, all the things we love to see. Nesta's response: immediate verbal violence. She lashes out at everybody, but especially Feyre, because if there's one thing Nesta's going to do, it's aim for the emotional jugular. Chapter 3 shifts to Cassian and Rhys, where Rhys is pushing Cassian to step into more leadership and responsibility, because apparently babysitting Nesta isn't enough of a character building exercise for a book this long. We wrap with more arriving to help relocate Nesta to the House of Wind, where she will now be living against her will with 10,000 stairs between her and freedom. So these chapters are cauldron trauma confirmation, rock bottom coping mechanisms, a forced intervention with zero consent, and Nesta being dragged physically and emotionally into her get your life together era. So Luke, are you ready?
Yeah, no, when it comes to the kitchen couch for the food, let's hit it. Darkness. Listen, I think I already love this. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I can identify with every character during their current mind place in every part of the first 3 chapters. I can identify with Rhys. I can identify with Cassian. We don't see Azriel, but I can identify with Elaine, even. In the way that Elaine is around. Megan, what's happening, by the way, in the Tic Tac? I can identify with every single one of the characters in the first 3 chapters. It's lovely. It's lovely. I was first struck, honestly, and we talked about this. I read the whatever the opposite of the forward is, the epilogue of the other book, which was the first chapter of this book. And I've got to say, I loved it.
Good.
I hate that chapter 21 of A Court of Frost and Starlight was so terrible for me. an experience for me because it
Mm.
does lead perfectly into this.
Mhm.
I just didn't need that to be so frustrating.
Right.
The payoff is excellent, but like if I'm a book reader, that could have turned me off. If I'm
Yeah.
like not doing this, I could have been just like, okay, well, oh, it's about Nesta. Fuck that chick. I kind of
Right.
hope she dies. It's okay if she died. I don't care. Like that's what that chapter
Right.
did for me. They don't explain the like they don't address it well enough, and you can tell that they know they
Right.
didn't address it well enough because they have to give you flashback moments. They have to be like, well, okay, this is actually 6 months or 9 months in the future. We've
Mhm.
actually had other moments where Nesta was a drama queen and doing Nesta
Mhm.
things.
Right.
Like they had to
Right.
tell you about it because that one chapter is written so poorly. So unless there's
Right.
other books that I don't know about, okay, yeah, and
No, you
I'm
are
okay with
reading
it.
in order. You're reading in order of all the things of what's happening. So,
So I'm okay with it. That's my big take is that like I kind of hate flashbacks
mhm.
personally as a storytelling trope unless it's part of the story,
Right.
like the mechanism of the flashback.
Mhm.
The fact that Sarah J. Maas had to write those moments and they're like, oh yeah, well there's a boat thing and then there was the time when Nesta was being shown around the house and she was half drunk and being a bitch. It's like, oh, okay, we maybe should have put some of this other stuff. Okay, I see what happens here. Great,
Yeah.
cool. There's a reason why I don't like that chapter. The author didn't like that chapter. So the author wrote this in to solve that problem because it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think it also depends on whose POV you see it from. And so this is like the first time that we have spent an extended amount of time in Nesta's head. And like it's not a happy place to be. It's not a great place to be, at least in this moment. And there is definitely some things that, you know, the truth depends on who you ask. Sometimes like perspective is a huge thing, right? So we've just spent 4 books, 3.5, because let's not call the last one like a full book, but we've spent like 3.5 books, mostly in Feyre's POV. So we have seen everything happen, and it's been her side of the story.
Right.
This is a completely different side of the story, and we're getting insight into the siblings, especially that we never knew before
Mhm.
from Nesta. And that I think is fascinating to me because so often we both have siblings. So we can so often be raised in the same house with the same people, living the same experience at the same time, quote unquote, like in an event, but inside it's a completely different event of what is
Yeah.
happening.
So Megan wrote
And
in the
this
TikTok.
happens.
Megan wrote in the TikTok. I agree with. I agree. Why write the novella? The novella is good content. You write it because it's good. You have a story to tell. That's why. I just think that chapter, specifically that chapter, is it's in out over its skis. And
Mm,
to Emily's point here,
depending on where you are.
yeah, depending on what you're watching on, totally correct. Ego death is the most difficult when addressing siblings.
Mm,
We get to experience ego death with everyone else, and for some reason, we kind of force siblings to be empathetic to our plight.
yep.
And it happened today where I was in a position talking to my brother, who I hope he's watching, but I was talking to my brother, and I was just like, right, this is his moment. It's not my moment. I need to listen and be thoughtful and be caring and ask questions and be a part of his world because he asked me to, because he called me.
Hmm.
And so the the part about that I love about this is when depression is happening, when you're underwater,
Mm-hmm.
everything is connected to you, but to
Right.
everyone else, nothing, it doesn't make sense. Right? These things aren't actually connected. The only connection is you. And so when you read Nesta's thoughts, her arguments, her mental anguish, I
Mhm.
love reading it because it makes so much sense to me. Someone who's
Mhm.
been through a little bit of situation. I think everyone's been through a little bit
Mhm.
of situation where the
Mhm.
chaos is so bad that you're jumping from problem to problem to problem, and the only connection is you, and you can't really deal with it. And then you've got people around you who care about you, and they're really just doing whatever they think is right,
Mhm.
or they're doing what they think is right. And so first you have to address it yourself, and then you get to address them because they're only doing what they think is right, which may not be right or
Right.
correct, right?
Right.
So accepting that everyone's making the best decision they can possibly make at any given time,
Mhm.
and accepting that as a thing that
Right.
is this world is like stage 3, and she's nowhere even close to stage 1.
No.
All she has right now is
Spite and
um
hate
spite and hate.
and shame,
She's a prison of her own mind,
self-loathing.
right?
Yeah.
And I uh oh, the other thing that she's experiencing too, and I've talked to some people who have gone overseas to fight in military. I won't say what they did, but there's a certain point when they're like, "Oh yeah, my life is forever different."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And there's a moment in book 2 at the very
Right.
end where her
3.
life is for no, at the
Well,
very end of
2.
book 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
where her life is forever different.
Right.
And um you've had a child. I assume I'm forever different now.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing forever for me.
There are
Um
definitely some things you don't come back from the
okay,
same.
correct. And you're not supposed to. Like you're not supposed
Right.
to relive
They're
things. Life is not
right.
a circle, it's a spiral, right? So
They're
yeah,
fundamentally supposed to make you evolve or be different. Yes.
that's why pie never
Mhm.
ends, right? That's the point. But this is I like this was so thoughtful for me. I was so thought provoked by every single interaction. I loved the smarminess that Cassian brought. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if this was written by a man for Ben, all of those would have been played out. All those scenes would have been played for jokes. It would have been funny.
Okay.
It is actually funny to me when I read it.
Mhm.
It's not supposed to be funny, but being a man, knowing that it's written for women, by women, about women, I'm like, oh right. In my brain, if this is written by a man for a man, this would be a funny situation where Zach Morris is walking up to the door, knocking on, and Kelly Kapowski comes and opens the door, and he's just like goofing off, and he's like, "Yeah, okay, tell him to leave though, because we got stuff to do." All right, like it would be funny. It would be played as a joke.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
I think he is playing it as a joke in a lot of ways, though.
No, what I'm saying is
Like, I think
it's really thoughtful, right?
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she's writing what would be, a joke in man writing more for
Mhm.
women. I think it's so funny. It's so interesting
Yeah.
to me. Like, it is that
Well,
very niche specific, perspective. Sorry.
I'm so glad that, like, women that you feel like the woman has written men well, because sometimes men write women well. It's not
Sure.
as that's not all the time, but, like, it happens. So, like, yeah, it can happen. Women can write men well. It can
Oh,
happen.
I'm not surprised. I'm saying it's
Right.
really cool to read it. Like, it's really cool to be
Good.
like, "Oh, if a man had written this all would have been played for a joke." Like,
Yeah.
and uh and even if it is her POV, she would have like made a face at him. Some of those moments would be less seen as super 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 frustrated, because she does go with him, right? She
Mhm.
goes with him for whatever reason. She doesn't feel trapped. At no point do you read it that she feels trapped by Cassian, right?
No. Well, I
So
mean, because everyone's a little bit afraid of her.
that's right. But I think what I'm trying to say is, like, had it been written the other way,
Mhm.
right? It would have been like it would have been written the exact same way. The dialogue is exactly the same, but the energy, it would have been just a little bit more humorous. It would have been played for a laugh a little bit. It would have been a little bit more hyperbole, because he jokes with
Right.
her. He's smiling the entire time. Like, he's just like,
Right.
all right, we get it. Um, one of the other moments I love is that she runs up the tab at the bar. They get the receipt. They're fed up. Of course, they've had weeks of conversations about this.
Mhm.
This is their
Mhm.
stopping point.
Yeah. It's
And
not a one night.
for her to challenge them on, was it just because of this? They could have easily said, yeah, and yeah, it was a test and you failed. They could have said it, and it would have been totally correct. Like, yeah, you failed us. That's what you did.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't say that. And I thought that was kind of a big thing. That's actually the biggest part of this that I was kind of surprised about. They could have just said, yeah, you failed. So now you get to live a different life because you didn't play by whatever family roles or honor here. You fucked us.
Right.
You fucked us. And this isn't okay anymore.
Right.
Like, you can take it, you can live here, you can do whatever. You cannot take advantage of us, and you just did, and we're done with that. I thought it was right. I think it's the right decision. Anyway, I had a lot to say about this. Obviously, yeah. I had a lot of fun, and it was very thought provoking for me. So, what do you think about my thoughts? Sorry, I ran over.
Good. You're great. I'm glad that you are so into it, because I was afraid that you wouldn't be for a hot second, because we were both kind of done with the Nesta of it all in the novella. I, to the point where you were like, I almost don't want to keep reading at this point, because it's that one chapter just did you so dirty. You literally was like if the book ended here, I might not want to continue. So I'm glad that you are having this reaction to it, because spoiler alert, it's a lot more Nesta in this book. And so, but it is done well. I think it's done very, very well. But that's kind of where we are for a little while. So I'm glad that you going into this was like, yeah, actually, I'm surprised and very happy with how it's done and how I reacted to it, because you're getting more of it, like a lot more of it.
Great. This is like a Rocky montage the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fairly great assessment there. Yeah. So do you want to do our shtick and just kind of like pop through and
let's do it?
Talk about some of the most, like, the biggest pop outs for us?
Well, there's little stuff, right? Like, for example, we've got Cassian coming to the door, and there's 4 locks on the door. That's the first thing. That's the first thing that pops up on the internet when you talk about the beginning of this book is, why does she have 4 locks? Because when I was doing the data to put into YouTube, I was looking for a title, and I went through like 10, 15, 20 titles, and a lot of them had to do with 4 locks. I imagine that's something that's Googled a lot. I didn't think it was a big deal personally. But they make a reference to it quite a few times in the book. That she has, even when she's hammered, she has this ritual where she locks all 4. Mm-hmm. It's her answering the door with just a shirt on. No, she knew it was Cassian, right? Like, she was like, oh, it's what's his face. Yeah. She
knows exactly who it is. Oh, Mr. Smut Oracle has joined. Hi, Mr. Smut Oracle. Thanks for joining.
What up? Welcome to Mortal Kombat.
So as we head into the first one, yes, she absolutely answers the door in just a shirt. She knows it's him, and he's there to collect her. And she does not give an F. Good golly, Librarian Smut Oracle. Rocky, love it. Okay.
I do want to say, anyway. I want to say Megan wrote something, and this is a few minutes ago. Megan, I'm so sorry. You said you're doing a lot better connecting what's happening than I did when I first read it. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's all I got. Go
ahead. So some things that I highlighted just in this first little bit was we're basically talking about, like, she's still living in the slums, if you could call it the slums of Valoris, because even Cassian's like, there are no slums here. But if she could find one, this would be it.
Yeah.
So that happened. And he says he knew for a fact that Feyre had offered Nesta a room at the townhouse, because fast forward, the fastest house building to have ever happened between this past book to this one.
Do you believe in magic?
Do you believe in magic? Ooh, and we built a house. Like, for real. They built a whole damn house between the books, and not even like a little one, like a mansion. Okay, it was a big house.
Yeah. Multiple fireplaces. Multiple.
All the things, crumbling estate to now like gorgeous, like a miniature Biltmore house, a little McMansion. So we have moved out of the townhouse, and the townhouse is like the crash pad for all the friends and things when they need a place to stay. And so Cassian's like, I know for a fact that Feifei said, hey, you can live in the townhouse, stop living in squalor. And she was like, nah, fam, I like being a mess. So I'm going to keep being a mess. Thank you so much. So that's like the first thing that we immediately know. Okay, the house is done and she has other options. And now she's just being like a idiot about it. So good for her, I guess.
Good for her.
Good for her. So then I just kept moving forward because I was like, yeah, wallow, self-pity, got it. I did make me laugh when he was like, so go ahead and kick the sorry bastard out, get washed, and I'll bring you some tea. And I'm like, oh, Cassian. First of all, yes, bring me some tea. But I just kind of thought it was adorable. And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, do you honestly not think like I'm literally the general of the Illyrian army? And you don't think that I can hear and sense a man
you're
sneaking
also
out of your bedroom right now?
you're also like my high lady's sister. Like you're under watch and surveillance all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think you are?
We all know who you be fucking, okay?
You're
like we already know.
Also, you're a walking nuke. We don't not keep an eye on you all the time. What's wrong with you? Don't be silly about this.
We know what's happening.
This is the moment he agrees and he leaves and they have this really cute pick up your shit and get the fuck out of here. Oh, it was from the guy, and she's like, yeah, he's kind of thin, but I'd rather have more muscular, like that guy. But she has that kind of energy. There's something I want to mention only because this is a very real thing, and this isn't a guy thing.
Okay.
But I noticed that it's a real thing. Okay. She says, "I ride until completion." In more words.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's so intentionally for women. That specific line. It is not for men. And so women out there, men don't get that. I want to be very clear. Do you know what I'm talking about, Emily? I have had women have this conversation with me specifically about this topic.
I am so sad because my audio is lagging.
No.
Okay. Great. I was like, this is the part that I want to hear. And yet. Okay, so can we please take it back?
Yeah.
Because I missed the last part of that.
What I was saying was that she...
Oh, man, I'm still missing it. Are you there?
No, yes, I'm here.
Hear me?
Uh-huh.
Let me know when I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know when I'm back.
I don't think it's me.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. This is kind of funny.
Okay.
This is like happening on YouTube. Look at her. She's so bashful.
Why? Because we look awful.
Go like this when you see me on YouTube.
When I go like what?
Okay, see? Okay, you're about a second behind. Okay, so here we go. The moment when she says, I ride until completion.
Yes.
Is not for men.
Okay.
That I have had that conversation with female friends and other female companions that I have had in my life. Mm-hmm. That's a very specific thing.
Okay.
And I wish I had other guys to talk to about what that means.
Okay.
Other guys wouldn't get it. But you guys are all like, no, this all makes sense to us. But like, that is so lost on most of men in the world is what she means by that thought. It's like, mm-hmm. Oh, this isn't something. The way I took it was she's just doing it to be in the moment for herself for one moment, right? It's similar to going to therapy. It's similar for anything else. It's similar to I'm doing something super positive for me.
Disassociation in any form.
Or self-association. Actually, the same thing. In this regard. I'm just going to say it. I have had so many women that I've talked to prior to friends and situations where they were like, "Oh, I've never had a guy perform the task and get it done for me ever." That's
Okay.
even women that I know who are into their late 30s.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "What?" You can
Hmm.
just talk to him. And almost every time they're talking about the situation she's talking about right here in the very
Hmm.
first few pages, where she says, "I then rode to completion and then I was good."
Yeah.
Um,
There's some fun comments in mine. Sorry.
I thought, okay, I want to get to the fun comments, but
Yeah.
but I want to be very specific. Like guys don't understand this at all. I do, because I have had this conversation with people,
Mhm,
or I'm just like, "Oh,
mhm,
what?" And it was that was the moment I was like, "Oh, I'm in."
mm,
I know, like, I know this trope, and I know the different legs and arms of this trope. Not all the arms or legs can be attached, but I'm in. I understand where she's at. I get it.
mhm,
I understand
mhm,
taking the cold showers and the cold baths because you don't want to feel trapped, and it reminds you of the cauldron, the thing that changed your life and essentially took advantage of you, because we can't say the other word because of the
mhm,
TikTok.
mhm,
But
mhm.
it
Yeah.
it it rhymes with chimpanzee, or the chimpanzee's cousin,
Mhm. Yeah.
a great ape,
Mhm.
and that's how she feels.
Yeah.
And it sucks. And so
Mhm.
she can't take hot showers. She can't think about it. She can't think about her father. All these things remind her of these moments where she felt helpless.
Right.
And it's interesting, the I ride till completion thing, because she has the power in the situation.
She has
And
a lot of power,
and it
but
resonates
she just
well,
doesn't know what to do with it.
but it resonates with women, and men don't get that. That's my point. It's like men don't
Right.
understand why that's even written there. They don't get it.
No.
And so, and I was like, "Oh, I get this. I know this now. Oh, this makes so much sense for me now." Like, oh,
Mhm.
okay. Anyway, sorry.
Well, I shouldn't say all, and I shouldn't talk about it like I am the knowledge source of all.
No,
But I will say that a lot of times the best sex for women is when they are being incredibly selfish. And it's better for women when they just are like, I'm in it for me and I'm gonna get it done.
yeah. There's a lot of
Oh,
circumstances
did
where
I
that's
leave
like,
again?
no, you're doing good. I was thinking,
Am I back?
but
Am I
well,
not?
you might
Am I
be.
here? Am I
Yep.
not?
Hmm. Is Mr. Smut Oracle downloading illicit things? Is that what's happening here?
What is that?
Is Mr. Smut
What's going on?
Oracle downloading illicit things?
No, he's not even here. So
I
that's what's rough. It's like he's not even in town right now. He's here, he's in the comments. But
okay. We have a
he's
Frostbolt.
not sucking up my internet, so I don't know what's happening.
We have a Frostbolt 69 in the chat. Frostbolt 69, what is happening? We love a Frostbolt. It's got a good slowing effect.
Oh, wow.
All right, so let's move on past
But
past the
babe,
yeah.
please, please, please watch me what's happening because like this is crap that I deal with, and you're the man. Fix our internet. Like fix this.
Fix it.
Thanks. I
All
mean, not
right,
right now. He
so
can't. He's really not here. But yeah. So, the next thing that I had down or like said was oh, okay, so she's like seeing her dad die all the time, right? And the stuff that's happening, and she is having a moment where she's just like, I hated him, and there was never not a moment that I hated him. Even as he like laid dying and said that he loved me and he was dying for me, it actually just pissed me off.
yeah. Do you know why?
Do I know why? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my thoughts and feelings, but what did you?
I My thought was that, like, her anger is totally valid, and I respect it a lot. Actually,
And he's
her anger towards her father saying that is the most valid thing she's got. I think by far that's the most valid. Like, yes, ma'am. Hate that man.
Yeah.
Like forever if you want to. Like
Yeah, agreed.
it's so
Like,
unbelievably
worthless.
it's so unbelievably selfish. To do what he did.
Mhm.
And that goes back to he was just doing what he thought was right. And you got to kind of just accept it because he didn't know how to do any better or different. So it sucks. And that's real life. I mean, that's just
Sure.
real life. I'm sorry. If you think her father was being malicious at any point, please let me know. Outside of that, he was just making the best decision he thought he could make at any given time. Right. So being accepting of that and forgiving that are not the same thing. But
True.
But definitely like, oh, okay, I accept that he was doing what he thought was right, even if it was fucking horrible. I don't have to like it, but I can accept it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hating it is wrong. It is the most valid thing though.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
not great. I would say yes, dad was also, because again, different people, different situations. We don't see his side of the story ever. But it's really easy to agree with Nesta on this one because he did nothing. And okay, so everybody has their own stuff, right? I don't think that it's necessarily Nesta's fault or necessarily like Feyre's fault or the kids, right? But like as a parent, you have a different set of responsibilities than the kids.
Sure.
And Daddy, Papa Archeron, just stopped doing anything at all.
Right.
And that's where he takes the L. For me, is like, no. As a man and as the father and as the protector and all of the things that you're supposed to be by the authority and responsibility granted unto you by procreating, you made the wrong choice consistently.
Sure. Yeah.
When
I have to be
given
honest with
many
you.
other choices.
I got to be honest with you. We agree.
Yeah.
Like we're agreeing 100% here. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, she's totally, like she's the most. Oh, so I didn't understand her anger until later in this book. Megan said, "Good point." She's the most valid about her anger than she is about anything else in my mind. And
For Dad, yeah.
It says it's everything to what you just said, plus, but like the hardest part is like accepting it. Like, oh, he was just making the best decisions he thought he could make at any given time, and I can't take that personally. If I take that personally, it only makes my day worse and not his. So
yeah.
I mean, listen, we all have specific things about our parents that we don't like. It's
for sure.
And then you grow up to realize that they're just humans too.
Right.
So
yeah.
But she's the most she is the most valid about that. I'll say we're getting to the point where I'm just rambling, so let's move on.
Well, what I like is the next part where the joke that Nesta has on like the next page where she's like, even immortality wasn't enough time for some males to master the art of the bedroom.
Yeah, so we just talked about that.
But the quote, like, I might have been glitched out when he said it. I'm sorry if I did. But like, I just thought that was hilarious. Because yeah, some of them are just bad and always will be.
I was talking, that has to do with like, oh, that's why she's talking about being on top and the power and the blah, 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 and the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
Frozen while that happened. And then we find out a little bit more about the fact that Rhys is being a lot more open about how much he hates Nesta. And Nesta's also being a lot more open about how much she hates Rhys.
So
like, they're just having a little, oh great, fuck you. No, fuck you party.
I think he's openly hating on Nesta. I don't think he's telling her. Does that make sense?
I think he dislikes her and is not necessarily being overly nice about trying to disguise it. I think he's totally fine with her knowing that he hates her.
Yeah, just the same as he's fine with like Tamlin knowing. Like it's literally the same. It's like, oh, it's not that I don't like you as a person. I don't like you because how you treat Feyre, and that's it.
Right.
and you
Yeah.
continue to not treat Feyre well. So I don't like
Yeah.
you. I
Right.
actually, I'm in on this 100%. If you don't like my friend, I hate you. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter who you are. I don't care. I'm out.
And he even says, like, she even says too, because there's lots of self-loathing. We're not in a good place mentally. Because she even says, like, every damn thing Rhys thought about her was true, and she'd known it long before he had ever shadowed her doorstep. So, like, everything that he hates about her, she's like, I know why you fucking hate me, because it's why I hate myself.
Yeah,
Like,
that part that is like the one part I hated about these three. Like that's just a bitch. It's just a bitch thing to say or think. I mean, it just is. It's like I'm not gonna give him even this because I knew it beforehand. Meh. It's like okay, move on.
I don't think that's how she's doing it. I think she's like, yeah, I don't care that you hate me because I also hate me. So I don't
It's an
necessarily think it's like not trying to let him win or anything.
right.
I just think she genuinely hates herself.
It's grasping for. I'm not gonna let him have power over me because I'm gonna have power over me. Meh. I mean, it really is like
Yeah.
annoying. That was to me
You
as a reader.
can
I
see
was
it that way.
annoyed.
I
I
think
mean,
you can definitely see it that
she
way.
literally does it physically in the second chapter. She physically has the exact same situation happen that she's talking about right here. Like, what do you mean if I can see it that way? That actually happens. That's how she feels. I don't
Yeah.
want him to have power over me. So I already hate myself for the same reasons you don't like me. Man, it's okay. Move on.
Yeah. She does. She does. So he's like, well, I'm gonna take her to the house. So he takes her to the house, and it made me laugh because like she's talking about how she decorated this whole house in the time, and then she's like, every piece of art had been picked by Feyre herself or painted by her, and I was like, man.
When we get to the Cassian moment where he's talking about the art, buddy. Anyway,
yeah,
I actually
did enjoy
hated
that part.
I actually hated that Feyre. Oh, Megan said relatable though. Megan, we agree. I hated that Feyre didn't have any depictions of her own mother or
Nesta.
Nesta.
And that's like part of why she's upset too.
I actually hated that for Nesta.
Well, yeah.
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 Like the mother is such a big part of the plot in the first book. And it kind of bothers me that the mother's nowhere. Like that seems out of character for Feyre. So hopefully we figure something out in this book that like maybe there's a resolution to this that we don't know about yet. Why there's no images of the mother.
Right.
Um
Well, it says there's also, or is it just that they're not where she can see? Because she also says there's no pictures of Feyre in the house, but there is in Rhys's study. So
yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
necessarily that there are none. It's that, again, like we're only in Nesta's POV. And Nesta, number one, is drunk half the time she's there. Number one.
Yeah, I get it.
Number two, like but I think it is important that that is a thing for her. Like I also highlighted that because that is a thing for her. And if you don't necessarily feel welcome, and she's already feels like an outsider, has felt like an other the whole time, and then she's continually not feeling like she is part of the family, and this is another one of those pieces of evidence that she can try to like point to and be like, see,
this goes back to that what we talked about in the last, not the last one, the one before, where it's like, oh, if you're like, hey, we're gonna pay your rent for the next 3 months, here's cash, blah blah blah. It's like, no, that's making her a prisoner again. Like,
yeah,
don't make her a prisoner. Like, hold her to expectations, and that will be fine.
Right.
That will work. And they do that. They end up doing that in this chapter. So
they do. Well, and then but we do find out that what happened between now and then and now, is in the novella, we had Amryn was still on our side. Like we were still seeing and talking to Amryn, and everybody was like, well, at least she is talking to Amryn and somebody is kind of like getting through to her. But basically, like we find out in this chapter that Nesta blew that up on purpose.
Yeah.
They're no longer friends. They're not speaking.
They're not boys.
No, that is not happening.
I hope we figure that out soon too, because I want to know what's happened there. Their interaction in the in the foyer or in the room or in the garden is hilarious to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun.
Yeah, we have. I just love Amryn. I love Amryn and I love Nesta. I just love the way they are together. It is such a fun dynamic for me. So I'm glad that that's still a thing.
I got to give a lot of credit to, and we're not even there yet, but I
We
got to give
find
a lot.
out also in this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got to give a
Sorry.
lot of credit to you know what? No, go ahead. Fuck. I'm hosting poorly.
No, you're not.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we're just having a little delay issue. So hopefully Mr. Smut Oracle comes home and fixes it for our next one. But something that I thought was interesting is that we've never really experienced a situation other than like Daemati powers where somebody couldn't help but do what Rhys said. But this happens. So he tells Nesta to sit down. He tells her to pipe down, by the way. And she's like, fuck you, I don't want to. But the utter like raw command in his voice, she like is kind of required to bend the knee because it was like a direct command order from the High Lord. However, she continually says she's like not part of their court or whatever. And he did not have a direct result upon her becoming Fae, but he, I guess, is the most powerful High Lord. It doesn't necessarily say why, but she literally cannot fight the command. And it doesn't necessarily say that it's like mind powers him trying to like convince her to do. It's like almost like a bargain or some sort of like magical, he said it and I have to obey kind of shit.
Yeah, it's as if like, oh, a king gave a command, not just Rhys gave a command. Yeah.
Or like you see this a lot. Maybe I just read like a lot of other like paranormal stuff, but like you see this a lot when it's like you're in like a vampire type situation. Like if a maker of another vampire tells them to do something, they have to do it whether they want to or not. And it kind of feels like that, even though we've never seen anything like that happen in this world before. So I think that's interesting.
Thank you for the like, Megan. He was right to do what he did. Rhys, he's the correct person to be that role. It's also correct for Farrah to check both Amryn and Rhys in this moment. I think we all agree. I love that. This is why I love these 3 chapters so much. I love that they all are there's like very intentional emotion behind each person. Each person's actions. They're not, it's not fake.
Right.
You can always tell when people during intervention are like, I'm here for you, and it's like, no, you're here for you. Shut the fuck up. You don't get to talk anymore. Go sit down. Like, and like even Farrah, being as young as she is, and in a room with people who are quite a bit older and more mature than her physically, and blah blah blah, she's like queenly. I'm not gonna say motherly. I think motherly is the wrong term.
Yeah, I don't.
It's queenly. It's leader stuff. It's, I hate this, and you get treated like this, and I still don't like it, and this is part of my role as your ruler. I love that Nesta bites back with, "This ain't your money. This is your husband's money." I think it's hilarious, actually. And she's like, "It doesn't matter. You still spent it, dude." It's like, I don't actually care.
But also it goes to show the lack of respect, because Feyre Cursebreaker is the reason why the entire world still exists. So it is her money. She worked hard for it, and Nesta can fuck right off.
Wow. Okay. So I was taking it from Feyre's point of view, but yeah, also from Nesta's point of view, yeah, fuck you.
But like, fuck you very much. I'm sorry. Like, Feyre did stuff.
There's
Feyre's like the reason the world still exists. So quit whining, Nesta.
Yeah, there's a once again, acceptance is the fifth part of the grief, and we don't need to jump into that. But I've said the word accept a bunch of times already.
I mean,
We
it is what it is.
aren't
But
quite to
Feyre does try.
we aren't quite to the point where Nessa's like, I want to talk to my sister alone. Meh. That's a very CW moment, which I love. The CW moment is like, can we clear the room, please? Every episode of every TV show in the CW, like they're like, Emily and I will be bickering. I'd be like, can we clear the room, please?
I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah,
I agree.
they always clear the room.
Yeah,
in every
I know what you
episode,
mean.
it's like we're gonna have a one-on-one right now, and then like random B-list characters walk. They're like, okay, I'm glad we're not getting it. They just walk out.
Yeah.
And this is the part that this is my favorite part is the two sisters having a conversation, having it out. The reason I love it is because Nesta is trying to trap Feyre the entire time
Mm-hmm.
because she has no other ammunition. Right? And so it's, can I talk to my sister alone? And I'm like, honey, you want the other two in here. They're going to be
Right.
easier to trap than that chick.
Right.
That chick is going to stay set. Like you broke that chick. Let me tell you that you know this, Emily. You want to talk about women stuff, like straight women stuff? There's a moment where a woman is turned off and it's forever. And this doesn't happen to dudes a lot of the times. There's a few times where I've been like, oh, we're not friends anymore, and just never talk to a friend. Shout out, never mind. I won't say his name. That he doesn't deserve it. But this, like, it happens, like, talk about getting the ick. Feyre got the ick for she's like, ooh, we're done.
Yep.
You spending all that money? I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for me. I'm embarrassed for him. And I'm embarrassed for him. And I'm embarrassed for all the other people who don't have anything. I'm embarrassed for all of us because you're a bitch. I'm embarrassed. I'm done. We're done with this. I'm going to sick our strongest dude after you. And then you're going to be watched by our three other strongest dudes until you do the thing that we want you to do. Because guess what? You got nowhere else to go. And they even say you can either stay here and do these tasks, or you can go live in the human world where they hate you. And they
stay here.
They're
and get
just
your life together.
They just hate you
out.
for the same reasons that you hate you. So you can stay here and do the things, and you're free to move about. It's only like 10,000 steps up and down. But you get to go live in that stupid fucking old creaky house. And you get to train with Cassian in the morning, and you get to be a librarian in the afternoon until you get your shit together. And you get to just hang out with your boyfriend, Cassian.
I don't think that I have ever been more attracted to Feyre.
Oh, same.
In chapter 2 of this book, where she's like, no. Here's what we've decided, and here's what's going to happen. Like, you're exactly right.
All the tens of new listeners. The
3 new people that are here for us this time. Hello.
I have never been attracted to Feyre at any point in these books. Never one time have I been like, man, I would. Never once. This is the first time I've been like, yeah, she's probably right here. Like, I could hang out with that chick. At no point in these books have I felt like I could hang out with Feyre, to be frank with you. No point. Like, I don't think she's a cool hag.
I don't think so either.
Now, she's a cool hag.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
moment she started talking about painting, I would be like, bitch, you can't paint for shit.
Be like, okay, well, we're done with that. That was so much fun. Let me know when you're angry Feyre again, and then we can hang out.
I need you to be Feyre, not like Feyre.
Yeah. It's so true.
But yeah, this goes back to like Nesta. She's doing the thing where she jumps from one thing to one thing to one thing to one thing to one thing, and no one has the gumption to be like, buddy, all those things have zero in common except you.
Yeah. I think that she's a very industrious person, and that she's like a dog with a bone, because she is still trying to figure out how she can make it everybody else's fault still. And she's still chasing that down. And she keeps trying multiple different angles. Like, oh, that didn't work, so let me try this. That didn't work, so let me try this. And then
Right.
it just continues to escalate until it's just her being just ugly. Like
Oh
the
man.
vitriol that just spews out of her.
There's this point in chapter 3 where she talks about Feyre getting everything she wanted.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We're getting
I
ready to
was
get
like,
to that.
I
We're
was
getting ready to
like,
get to that. And that's that part where I'm like, imagine they lived through the same experience, and we know because we were in Feyre's head already. We know how much it sucked for her, and we know how hard she had to work, and we know all the struggles that she had. And we also saw like, oh, well, here's Nesta over here just expecting everything to be done for her, and her life is just so picture perfect, and she's never had to work a day in her life or anything. And then we get into Nesta's POV, and she's like, Feyre has always gotten everything she's ever wanted.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, between the sisters, Feyre's not the princess. I mean, she is now. She's a fucking queen. Good for her. Like, whoop,
Sure.
whoop, whoop. But
she even says something
entitled.
like, I like Feyre went out and got what she wanted, and now she has everything she wanted. As if I was like, Nessa, you had that same opportunity. What are you talking about?
You have the opportunity right now. You could just stop drinking.
You just stop being a bitch.
Yeah, you could stop. Like you could make different choices. How about that?
Let's start with taking a hot bath.
Maybe, yeah, basic hygiene, that's helpful sometimes.
Buddy,
now, don't get me wrong, I also
have bad hygiene.
Don't. No, sometimes you don't want to. Like, there's sometimes, and I don't know that guys understand this because you don't have like hair and like things you have to deal with. Like, it takes so much effort and energy to take a shower sometimes. Like, sometimes I have to psych myself up to go get it done because it's going to take too long.
Look,
I don't have that kind of time.
For like a decade, I didn't go to take a shower after bars because I just took too much energy, and now I just don't go to bars.
I mean, I feel that, but like I just talk about needing to shower just in general.
I just didn't want to take a shower, so I just was like, okay, I'm not gonna go to the bar anymore. Rather than showering after the bar.
One way to do it. I unfortunately do have to get up and like wash and do my hair and shit.
I did the man thing. Yeah, so Feyre's like, we're done with this. What I also love is the way they've like split up addressing Nesta is placing her around people who are doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't have time for her bullshit.
Mm-mm.
So like she doesn't get to be weird. She doesn't get to be a bitch. No one cares. Mm-hmm. She's not gonna have Elaine or Feyre to lean on.
Mm-hmm. And Elaine is not there. She keeps asking like, well, where is Elaine? She's like, listen, how bad do you think it's got to be that Elaine don't even want to see you?
Yeah, it's all your fault too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And like Feyre and Elaine aren't like BFFs.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Like they're just they're like really good, solid friends who are also sisters, but they're not like boys, you know, like Cassian and Rhys are, or Azriel and Rhys.
No, Elaine is besties with like the wraiths that work in the house. Like those are her besties.
She's besties with like the flowers.
Right.
Elaine is simple, dog. Elaine is simple.
She's like not my favorite.
So yeah. Basically, it's like, yeah, this is gonna happen, then this is gonna happen, then this is gonna happen. So when is it gonna end? Whenever I decide it's gonna end. So it's okay.
Well, I think that it is telling and so much. Okay, yeah, we've been like hating on Nesta a lot. So allow me to also say, like, there's some.
I liked Nesta a lot in this, by the way.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying like there's a lot that she said that I'm like, oh, baby girl, just listen to what you just said. Like, as a person who's done so much therapy, some of the things that she said, I'm like, and maybe think about that. Maybe hear what you just said and think about that. So she says when Feyre's like, you embarrassed me and my family, Nesta gets mad, like irrationally mad, not because she feels like she's called on the carpet for it, but because she is mad that Feyre uses the word family to describe her actual family, that is Rhys and Cassian and Mort and Amren and all of these people, like her found family.
Right.
And Nesta takes such offense that she would use that word for someone that is not their actual blood relatives.
Correct.
I'm like, oh, baby girl.
Honey.
That's rough for you. That's rough.
It's a bad thing. Like, you don't have to be friends with Feyre's friends, but you don't have to be a bitch about it.
Nope.
Where do we go from here? Oh,
as
right.
far as like
Amren. So I do want to ask you, what was the thing that Feyre is going to be mad at Rhys for?
What do you mean?
Well, there's something that she says, like, Amren, they're out in the hallway, and Cassian or whatever is like, she's going to be mad at you for that.
Oh, it's like his like overstep and how things happened and all of that.
Oh, because like apparently they do argue now over things, but it's really just Nesta. And they kind of mention it. It's like, oh yeah, they just argue over Nesta. Yeah, I love that Rhys just doesn't put up with people who are babies. Mm-hmm. He just makes fun of them until they get mad at him. He's like, yeah, but you're a baby.
Yeah,
you're a child. You're a man child. Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not mad about me, but you seem very mad about you. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. Yeah. Me and my buddies, we had to kill other people to live. What did you have to do?
I will say the thing that for me, it was like, because I think Feyre did a good progression throughout the whole intervention of like, it's my fault. I blame myself. I should have like been there.
Okay. I hated that too, by the way.
Like, it's a tactic, right? She's like trying to like come to the table to be like, it's not your fault. It's everyone's fault. Like it's trying to like soften the soil a little bit.
The moment someone brings that to me, we're fighting.
Okay. Well, I understand the tactic.
You're not going to take blame from me, honey. That's not happening. Like, we're going to go fight right now. You're going to be in pain. It ain't going to be because of before. It's going to be from right now. We're fighting right now.
Like, and it didn't work. No, it didn't work.
No, because that's what fucking bitches do. Sorry. Okay. Bitches do that. I hate when coaches are like, well, it's my player's fault, but you should blame me because I'm their coach. It's like, buddy. They should blame you for a lot of reasons, but I was the one in the field, ass clown. You weren't.
Yes and no.
No, I hate that shit. That bothered me so bad. Sorry. I hate that shit. It's my fault that I wasn't more empathetic. Man, it's like, no. That's you projecting that you think everybody else should be more empathetic. That has nothing to do with you. You're being a cunt right now. That sucked. Sorry. That pissed me off.
Oh, that's Liz's not favorite word.
Liz, I'm so sorry.
With you.
I'm so sorry, Liz.
She's not going to be happy with you. You just said that word.
I would love somebody to give me another word that means the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I like that word, so Liz is the only one that's like really against it.
Liz, I apologize.
Say it sometimes too, and she cringes. She's not a fan. So one of the things that happens as she's like trying different tactics in this progression, for me, the part that I was like, yes, damn girl, like look at her in her crown standing there. For me, it was when she says, I'm having the entire building condemned.
Like, I love that too.
We're tearing the building down. Like, you will not go back there to the point where that building won't be there when you try to go back. That's how much we're like, you're done with it. I'm literally taking the building down.
My favorite.
And that was my favorite part.
She doesn't even say it, but it was like, your ghosts won't even have a place to live. It's like, that's exactly what honey, like, there will be nothing of your stench there ever again. I actually love that part. That actually made me really happy. I'm with you 100%.
Me too. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. Because it was like, it just was steadily building. But when she was like, in fact, I'm having it turned up, like I'm having it completely ripped down. It will not be there when you go back. Because I know you. And if it exists, You will be there. So it doesn't exist because I'm serious when I say you're done.
Like, I don't want to think about that place ever again. And so I'm not going to let you think about that other place ever again. It's not going to be an option.
I love
loved
it.
it. I loved it.
That was literally the part for me that I was like,
Now,
peak of I see you, girl, and it is so sexy.
full disclosure. I wouldn't want to live in the townhouse either.
Yeah,
because of what Cassian said later, which was like, oh yeah, we like slept with women in the same room sometimes. It was okay, like whatever. We were boys. I just don't want to hear about what he and Favor do in their nighttime anymore because we're men now. We all know what the townhouse is. I live in the townhouse currently. Like, that's what this apartment is. If you know, you know. If you don't know, ask. I'll tell you what it is.
We know.
What is it?
Aware.
What is it, Emily?
Oh, should I tell the internet that we did receive a Yelp review?
We did receive a Yelp review. If those on the internet want to see it, yeah, we did receive a Yelp review.
We did. I took a screenshot.
It was actually moments after we stepped while I held my phone up to, Megan said, no way.
Oh, we did receive a Yelp review.
I don't mind you holding up
the screenshot. Oh my God, yes, on my side.
I don't mind you holding it up. I'm not going to hold it up because I will not know how to hide it well enough.
I took a screenshot. It's on my actual computer, so I'll have to like. Okay. Wait, did I already send it? Let's see if it's in my shared.
Because, yeah, of course we got a Yelp review. What are you talking about?
We got a Yelp review. I mean, it wasn't stars, but it was definitely a situation that was like, what do you need me to? Do you need me to tell you that you were good at it? Yes, Luke, you were good at it. That's
this is somebody with a fiance, probably laying in bed with that person. Saying, at that very moment. Not fiance, boyfriend. Sorry.
That was definitely part of it. It was like, oh my God, Luke, like, what do you need? Do you need somebody to tell you that you're good at it? Okay.
And if you read the text above it, I literally said exactly.
Yeah.
What was it? Was okay. The proper? It was the proper way to say. Okay.
It says Emily is questioning my abilities after I've joked about my Yelp review too many times when talking about ACOTAR. Can you confirm for me, please? And the response was, what? With like 3 crying, laughing faces. And then it said, yes, you are good. Is that what you need? Smirking face. And crying, laughing face.
Dude.
And I was like, okay, well, that happened at 10:35 p.m. on April the 12th, 2020.
There you go.
So there you go.
I know.
It happened. It happened. Facts.
Let me be frank with you. If I don't brag about singing, and I know I'm a good singer. If I do brag about something else, what does that tell you? I really know that's confident. True. Yeah. You're very super confident.
You're very confident about it.
Very confident about communicating as to what the other person needs.
Mm-hmm.
And then addressing those needs.
I mean, I would say that if I had to venture a guess that a 5-wing 4 on the Enneagram who has like high pattern recognition would probably be good at it. So now, I'll give it to you.
Look,
I'll golf clap it for you.
Look, have there been, sky sessions, as Rhys would call them? There has been sky sessions where she's like, that was awful. But like, Tom Brady threw 5 interceptions in games before. Okay, he's the greatest of all time.
Okay, all right.
So,
well, not everyone can be it can't be a winner every time.
Yeah.
After a while,
no one has pitched a perfect game. Not one person. Neither side actually. Neither side's pitched a perfect game.
I'm going back into the thing because now we're with Cassian and Rhys, and they're talking. He's like, I need you to like take a bigger role. And he's like, I'm literally the general of your army. So like, what more do you want from me? And I was like, facts, Cassian.
Yeah, what are we
doing?
What
more does he want?
We are on the same page. We are on the same page right here.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, he's literally the general of your armies. What more could he do for you, sir?
So they're using a word that I don't know how to pronounce. Can you pronounce it for me? It's pronounced courtier? Is that how they
Which
pronounce
one?
it?
Where is it?
Oh,
courtier.
Courtier.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yes, it's
honestly.
a courtier. Yes.
It's
Okay, so
obviously
it's
a
a
French
courtier.
word.
Now, are you aware of what a courtier does?
No.
Are you aware of the roles and responsibilities of a courtier?
I was thinking some sort of ambassador.
It's kind of like that. Yes, it's like it's a people person. So it's a people that has to go to court and it's like the hand of the king kind of thing.
Okay.
But this person needs to be very charming. This person, like Moore has been this person up to this point. Yes, Luke, in the olden days, you would be a courtier. It would be you.
Okay.
You would be a courtier. Back in the day, if that would be your job in the kingdom.
I'm gonna put that in my LinkedIn profile. Not a jester. I'm
Courtier.
not funny. I have had too many directors say not funny. So I know true. Shout out Jeff Catneys. Love Jeff Catneys. He said, buddy, you're not funny. I was like, you're right, dude. You are correct. I was not funny at the time. Sometimes I can be funny now. But yeah, no jester. Definitely. Cassian's no jester either, Megan.
That's what he does. So that's what he's wanting to do. Moore has fulfilled this job. But now we need Moore to go handle other things and go around to other places. So he needs another person at home to be able to fulfill the job as courtier.
Which also could mean going to the court of nightmares.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
All right, cool.
Things like that. So that's kind of like what he's saying he needs.
It's I actually love that they put this in the book because I didn't want it to just be like the Nesta story where she comes back from depression in 300 pages, and the next 450 pages she's going off to war. That would have been weird. I'm glad this is like okay, we've got Cassian growth that's beginning at the very beginning as well.
We have lots of different things that happen, lots of like mysteries, other crises, a lot of things happen in this. So it's a thick book, but it's not just like, it's not only the Nesta coming out of depression arc.
It's also good that that's like, we are so frightfully aware of this actual arc already that there is all this other stuff that can play into the storytelling.
Right. I will say I was sectioning off some of the chapters and reveal at the end of the chapter they ended like a bum 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 bum. No, we fucking know. So you're right. We already are in some of this, a lot of this already.
I think it's interesting.
I'd say the difference is like we're not starting. Oh, sorry, delay.
Yeah. Go ahead, do your thing. Just start whenever ready.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, we're not starting from scratch. We're like right in the middle of it. So we're picking up in the middle of knowing the shit that we have to deal with. And we do have to do a little bit of the like reiterating to be sure we're all on the same page. And I think we also have to reiterate some of it to pick up it from her side of it. But we're not going to start over with the why do we have issues situation. Like we're kind of like in it, and then we have shit we have to do. There's like activity, there's core activity that must be handled in this book that we haven't even begun to scratch the surface of.
Just waiting for like a Law and Order quote right there. We have court activities.
Dun dun.
Dun boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Bing 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 bing. But no, I think it's funny that Cassian, he's like, oh yeah, we had like when we were boys, we were sleeping in the same room all the time, whatever. And then they talked about
let's talk more about that.
That like Rhys is like, I don't care that she's angry, we're gonna bang later, even everyone's been kicked out of the house. I thought that was kind of awesome. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna have angry sex.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. I'm gonna went ahead and told the servants to leave. Oh, why? Because you're gonna fight other things, among other things. Well,
Yeah. We're trying to make babies. Like she could be mad at me,
legitimately.
but I'm not wrong in how I acted. The thing that I think she was most, what I gather what she was most offended by is when she was like, Nessa balled up her fist, and then she said, Rhys said, "I'll be right outside," and I think that's why she was offended, as if Nessa was going to do something. That's the way it was sounded. I think that's kind of a terrible reason to be fighting to have an argument over. So that sounds like girl shit to me. But because okay, like I'm gonna be outside is the right move for a supportive person
Yeah.
who is super duper fed up with the walking nuke in the room. So
Yeah.
the only thing that could possibly rival my power is in here and is angry with you and wants alone time. Nah, dog.
Right.
That thing that
Right.
treated you like shit your entire life. Nah, dog. I'm not going far from you at all with this happening. Not until she shapes the fuck up.
Yeah.
I do like that he challenges us to a fight too. He's like, "You want to go outside? You want to take care of this?" And then everybody also favorite does the total girl thing. No, calm down. No, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's like, and then, but he's literally like, if you're gonna act like a bitch, we can just take care of this outside. I don't care. Which I loved.
Yeah.
By the way,
Well,
I'm a
he's
huge
like-
fan of that.
He's like, I'm sorry, do you want to fight me? Because I would let you. I would love if we could just handle it. Like, let's do it. Let's stop talking about it. Let's just do it. Come
Let's
on.
just do it. Like I don't know, I'm a 500 plus year trained warrior with superpowers. You want to go fight outside? We can do that.
I'm totally fine with it.
I can also
let's
just
go for that.
take over your mind and fuck your world up. And that doesn't include the other stuff. So I can also fly and teleport. You want to go fight me? I can just teleport behind you and punch you in the back. Like, you're fucked, bro.
I mean, yeah, basically. I mean, she is formidable. We haven't seen her powers much since the cauldron went back to sleep. But I mean, she definitely has. She's got a lot.
Megan said, I would have loved a wrestling match.
I would have paid to watch him wrestle.
Yeah. I think she'd get pinned.
It wouldn't have been that big of a. I mean, maybe later, maybe after she gets a little bit of Cassian training under her belt, we can see what it looks like. But I think right now it would not be a fair fight.
Can you explain the italics?
In what part?
So there's parts in the book that are italics, and they're like you're getting Feyre's thoughts, or you're getting Cassian's thoughts.
Can you tell me where? Can you like flip real fast?
Yeah, give me just a second. It's either in the end of chapter 2 or
while you're looking for that, I found a quote that I have to say something about. In chapter 3, when Nesta is like dealing with what she's dealing and they're about to move her into the house, it says that she knew the house was she knew the house belonged to Rhys, knew Cassian's entire existence was paid for by Rhys, just as the High Lord bankrolled all of the inner circle, knew that the fastest and deepest way to annoy Cassian, hurt him right now, would be to strike for that, to make him doubt the work he did and whether he deserved to be there. The instinct crept up, a rising wave, each word selected to slice and wound. She had always had the gift, if it could be called that. Yet it wasn't. So I just have to say, I have that.
Oh, me too.
Like, and it is a gift and a curse. And I've only used it approximately 3 times in my life. And it was deserved every time. But I did feel really bad afterwards.
So it's actually 4-pronged. So that we're on the same page, by the way.
Okay.
It's 4-pronged. It's a gift and a curse in the negative light. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I screwed this up.
Oh no.
It's a gift and a curse in the negative light, and then it's a gift and the curse in the positive light also.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the capacity, like me,
mm-hmm.
to build someone up.
Mm-hmm.
in a positive way or in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can feel good about it. You can feel bad about it, but you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You also have the capacity to tear someone the fuck down, and you can
Yeah.
feel good about it or you can feel bad about it. But you have
Yeah.
that. I've got that. I got a
Mm-hmm.
I sent a vibe check to a girl once. It was like, "Hey, this is what my brothers and
Mm-hmm.
I chat about," and as a screenshot of just some jokes we were making. And she was like, "Yeah, no, I don't think we should see each other. Best of luck." Immediately, I had some shit typed. I had some shit typed, and I was like, delete, 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 delete. I'd be like, "Ooh, can I tell you what my shit was?"
I mean, if you want to admit it on the internet.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what you're talking about, though. It's like I had the shit
Yeah.
typed. I was like, "Oh, no problem. I wish the best for you too. By the way, I hope you get a little bit taller. Otherwise, you won't be able to overlook the red flags you've got." Send.
I mean, yeah, that's not always like I don't know.
No, I
Like
hope I
sometimes
hope
you can
he's
use
tall
it.
so he can overlook your red flags. That's what I typed out. I hope he's tall so he can overlook
Oh,
your red flags. And then send and then delete that. And I would just never think about that person ever again because I have that ADHD brain.
yeah. Okay, so I would say like the difference between my version of that and your version of that is that I have only ever unleashed it on something that was like incredibly serious and incredibly like deserved, kind of like in this situation where it's like constant it's just gone on too long kind of situations, and we finally have to like put someone in their place, and they're doing like the Nesta thing of just being like really mean and trying to hurt as many people as possible. So mine is probably coming more from I can see everyone's underbelly and I know exactly where to stick the knife. I choose not to 99.9% of the time, but I know exactly just about the thing that everyone's going to feel the most insecure about. And if
Same.
I was really awful, I could just go for that. But I
Same.
don't do that. Um
Well,
minus
that
the 3 times that I have done that.
I don't do it either, except for a few times when I've done it.
Yeah.
Like one time, the same person that sent that text message, one time we were arguing when we were dating, and she said, "Do you understand?" And I said, "Of course I understand." And then she just walked away. I was like, "The fuck? Did you just okay?" And then it happened again. And I was like,
Mm,
"Wait a minute. I didn't get my side of this. What's happening here? You're just happy that I'm agreeing with you. You don't care that I understand. You just want me to agree."
mhm. Well, there's a difference
Oh,
between do you understand and do you comply, and do you
yeah.
agree?
And
Yeah.
so the next time it happened, we didn't argue a lot, but the next time it happened, she's like, "Luke, do you understand?" And I was like, "Of course I understand. I just don't agree, and that's okay. We're
Yeah.
different
Well, I mean,
people.
that is the point.
We're
That
different
is
people."
for
And
sure the point.
immediately, hair caught back on fire. Immediately, flames were coming right out of the eyeballs. Like, "I can't
Yeah.
believe that you would disagree." I'm like, "Buddy, sorry." It's
Well,
like,
the point was not agreement.
yeah, I
You asked
don't
if I
agree,
understand. I
and
do understand.
I
I
completely
don't agree with
understand.
you.
To be frank with you, I empathize. Completely. I just wouldn't have made the same decisions, and that's
Yeah.
okay because
Yeah.
I'm different than you. Man, there's people you can just, and that's,
It's so
I
true.
mean, and a
But
lot of it's social stereotypes. Like
mm,
I could say, "Oh, I'm a middle child." It's easy to offend a middle child. So easy.
mm,
Fuck, dude.
mm,
Super easy. Um, if they're an only child, super easy. Like you're talking about super easy. So, like, there's, like, little things that are just kinda just easy to pick up on with one very light conversation. You immediately have ammunition. It's like,
mm,
"No, don't say it, don't say it. Don't burn that, don't burn that, don't burn that." So the red flags come from, uh it's so mean, but when someone says that, and it's happened mostly with women because 'cause I've only dated women, but a woman will say, well, my last relationship was super toxic." I'm like, "Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Can you tell me a little bit about this person?" And they do, and I'm like, "Okay, sound like just a normal dude. They're not Rasand, okay? Sound like a normal dude." And I'm like, "Were they toxic, or or was it just two ships in the night, and you guys just didn't like each other? Is it, maybe was there like maybe a handful of times, or you both went too far and you're not allowed to, you're not taking any blame for this? Is that what's happening? And so when you say, I hope he's tall enough to see over your red flags, it's like pointing out that, oh, you were part of the toxic culture here too. Culture involves more than one person.
I hear you. I hear
Yeah.
you.
And so
I
there
would
was,
also say,
I didn't put that part in there. So I should
yeah,
have said that first to play up the red
yeah.
flags.
I'd still say, out of context, it doesn't look like a good color on you. So I'm going to like smooth it over a little bit.
Oh,
Because
I don't ever say that kind of stuff. I just know what to say.
yeah, no, I get it. I do understand that. And I know that you don't 90% of the time, probably
No,
95% of the time say
it's, oh my God,
that.
when I was at work, holy
Yeah.
shit. When you're at work, it's the worst because
Yeah.
you're with these people more than you're with your family, and you're like, oh, you pissed me off. I know how to destroy you. Like, for example, my former CEO, boy, one time I asked a colleague, I was like, is she always like this? And she's incredibly brilliant, smart, put together, got their shit together, well deserving of the title, probably too deserving of the title, to be frank with you, right? Like, she should be doing bigger, better, badder things. Um, but like you and we can see that someone's masking all the time.
Mhm.
And I was like, is she always like this? Does she always use these kinds of words and all the time? And then I spoke to her one-on-one a handful of times, and she was a little bit more personable, like slightly, but no, most of the time she was the title. She was the chair she was sitting in,
Mhm.
not a regular person.
Mhm.
And if I wanted to tear her ass down, it would be easy. I'd be like, hey, can you stop being fake all the time? Jesus Christ. Like,
Mm.
it'd be super easy to be like, do you fake it with your children too? Because this is horrible when you do
Oh.
this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That is a rough one.
Yeah. So, like, it's pretty easy to just tear someone the fuck down.
Yeah, it is.
But I can
It
also
is.
build people up. I'm great at
Yeah,
compliments, and I'm
you're
great at
really
helping
great at
you.
it.
I'm good at putting people in a position to be
Yep.
successful and to feel better. But like
Yep.
you get both sides. You're really,
Yeah,
really good at
well,
the good stuff and really, really good at the bad stuff.
sort of say it's the different side of the same coin.
Yeah.
So
And you don't get to
you
use that half of your superpowers, and it's frustrating.
well, it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Really probably for the best.
You don't
I don't think anyone needs to like actually utilize that.
people
Unless I will say the time that I have used it, it's always been in like protection of others. Like I
Yes,
would say I'm definitely more of a mama bear kind of situation.
absolutely.
So I will take a lot. I will take a lot, but you will not say anything about my friends, my family, or my child, or I will like have to eviscerate you. Like
Mhm.
I will have to annihilate you. But again, it's always in protection or in service of someone else because you can talk shit about me all day. I don't care. I genuinely don't. So I feel you.
I love that. Here's how you're fucking up. I love giving the here's how you're fucking up.
Yeah.
Man, I literally have ammunition on everybody. It's kind of shitty. I hate just sitting on it sometimes because, like, I'm like, buddy, don't have a bad day. Don't have a bad day.
No, don't have a bad day. That's
Don't have
not
a
great.
bad
It's
day
not
because
good.
I can just make everyone have a bad day. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's saying we have to stop talking about it because you've been flagged. You've been flagged for violent and criminal behavior.
All right, I'll
So,
stop.
so there you go.
We need to get rolling. We've been on this too long anyway.
For sure. Well, we're done now, basically. So, what we do is we get Cassian into Cassian takes her into the house and gets her kind of settled. I do think it's sweet that he's like, maybe you could read some smutty books. There's plenty sitting around. Like he's trying to, and he's like, hey, just so you know, I'm gonna be sleeping in this room. This is where I am. Hey. And she's like, why do I care? And he's like, well, just in case you get scared in the middle of the night and you need me to come read you a bedtime story, I'd be happy to come read you the sexiest, smuttiest story you've ever heard with me looking like I look. You're welcome.
That's a good flirt. That's a good flirt.
It is a good flirt.
That's a good
Cassian's
flirt.
got some game. He's got some game. Cassian's not my favorite of the men in this series,
No,
but he does have some game.
Megan, you're
And
right. Cassian is so sweet.
he is. We're gonna see some good Cassian stuff in here.
Yeah.
He is some people's favorite of the series.
He's Megan's favorite.
Oh, Megan, congrats! We are embarking on the Cassian. I'll say.
I almost said the ex-girlfriend thing, and I didn't say it.
Don't say it.
No,
Don't say it.
This Megan doesn't deserve that.
Wait, is this Megan that's also the Meg Dalmatian on YouTube? Because Meg Dalmatian was not on the YouTube. Is that the same Megan?
I don't know. Let's see.
Megan, can you confirm?
Megan confirms.
Yay! Great.
Wow,
I was like, oh, where's Meg Dalmatian on the YouTube? She's not on there today. It's because she's on the TikTok.
Yeah. Welcome, Meg.
Welcome.
Jen, Megan,
thank you. Welcome. No, so he's a lot of people's favorite in this series. So you'll see why. We'll get into it. And he really is a sweetie. Bless him.
Probably the sweetest.
I think so, actually. So
and it's more who winnows them up there. So like once again, we're doing the whole thing where like they're splitting responsibility, which I think is awesome.
Yes. And Moore's back because she's been in Valahan seeing Vivian and handling some stuff.
Aunt Viv.
Aunt Viv and handling something for Rhys and she's going to be in and out more often. More will be gone more often per Rhys's request, which is part of the reason why he had to be like, hey, Cass, I will need you to put on a suit and look good, clean up nice, and then smile pretty for the people at court, please. So that's kind of part of what's going down. So are you ready for your next homework assignment?
Absolutely.
Get ready to mark it. We shall be reading from chapters 4 through 8. So you shall stop at page 106.
I turn right to that page.
Book. Good job. Good job, buddy.
Here's the deal. For those who are watching, your boy is getting ACL reconstructive surgery on Friday morning. So we can either tomorrow, Thursday, and Thursday might not be a thing, or like Tuesday, Wednesday of next week.
It'll probably be closer to Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Because you'll be like drugged out. And honestly, it's my birthday. So right. Saturday's my birthday, and I'm hanging out and celebrating with Liz on Friday. I'm going to celebrate with my husband on Saturday.
Happy birthday.
Celebrate with, I think, like, I don't know, probably my mom on Sunday. So I'll be partying. She is like, I guess, the life bringer. So
yes, she is the life bringer. Yeah. So probably next weekish. I'll see if I can prop my leg up somehow over here, and then we'll chat about the next couple of chapters.
Yeah.
What else we got to add?
Absolutely.
Not much changed since.
But even so, it's already pretty chunky. Like section, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're crossing some barriers off. We're doing good.
Yeah.
We're making thresholds. We're making progress.
I
am interested to see what
books,
mixing up drugs will feel like. So pretty stoked about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, make good decisions. In the last couple of books, sometimes it'd be like 30 pages to like 50 pages max. This book, there's not really good stopping place. And as you could see from chapter 1 that went on for forever, the chapters are longer. She's more long-winded in this one. So just so you are aware, you're never going to have an assignment less than 50 pages in this entire book.
That's okay.
It's between 50 and 60 most of the time.
I'm a better reader.
Maybe
now.
A couple maybe a little more than 60, once or twice, maybe just once. But there was really no place to break it.
I'm a better reader now. Somebody joined YouTube just now.
Oh, congrats.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello.
So that's the situation. You're going to go through 8. So stop once you hit chapter 9, and that shall be the next time on
A Court of Silver Flames.
A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. So that's what's going down. And I have a lot of crap to do, so I can't kitchen couch too much.
Got nothing to add, honestly. Like I said, I already said what I was going to say, which is mixing drugs.
Yeah, just be careful.
I mean, I'm only going to take what they tell me when I'm supposed to take it.
Oh, I know. I know. I just mean, like, sometimes like if I'm taking something new, it makes me feel weird. So you live alone. Just be careful.
Megan said, "Well, Hank will be here.
Oh, good. Okay, we'll have somebody. Good.
He'll be here until Sunday."
Good.
I'm thinking I'll be moving around pretty quick.
I think you will too.
In like a month, I'll be walking around.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I
believe in you.
Megan,
you said Megan left us a comment.
Megan, you got anything to add? Oh, we need to do Boston stories soon. Megan, you got anything to add? Nope. Yep. You don't like the facial hair? No, you're not gonna make fun of her shirt.
Excuse me.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I just being fun.
I'm cute. What? Well,
I'm not gonna make fun of your shirt.
As you shouldn't. No one should. I'm cute.
That's why I asked if somebody else was going to. I just was making sure.
No, how rude. How dare you even open me up for that sort of
commentary. I just reached so hard right there. It's like it's not,
Okay, yeah.
I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. I'm not actually, I'm not the one breaking the news. I'm just reporting. Sure. I'm just, what is it called? Being, oderator? Nope, not oderator. Orator. I'm just orating it. That's a word.
I hear you. It is a word. Good job.
Is it really? Or what did I say again?
Not the way you said it, but it is part of a word.
I definitely George Bushed pretty hard right there. Fuck, I miss that guy. Anyway,
don't we all?
Oh God, I like the Dallas Cowboys.
You've been hiding a George Bush this whole time?
Yeah, I've had one
this whole time. You had a George?
Yeah.
You had a W this whole time and you didn't let us know?
We got a comment on YouTube. Hi, hello. Just popped in. Didn't know you guys streamed. I just found you guys from your Project Hail Mary reviews. Just watched the movie as a huge book fan, and I'm so happy with more people as discussing it. Yeah, awesome. Rhys the Dragon. Cool name. Yeah, we do different stuff. I've done some what are the short novels that I did? The robot ones. Murderbot. The Apple series. Yeah. And then we've been doing Romantasy because I have never read Romantasy before. And this one is YouTube. This one's the Smut Oracle. So all big on smut. And so if you go to thesmutoracle.com, it is her website and you can see all the stuff that she has. It's all novels, book related, and it's fun stuff. So that's what we're going on. Rhys the Dragon. Step by anytime. Usually it's like 9:30. Eastern time, once or twice, 3 times a week, maybe, depending on the schedule. And so we usually release on TikTok and on Instagram. We're both tagged, and not TikTok, X and Instagram, about when we're gonna go. Usually around 5 or 6 in the afternoon. Maybe we should do it a day in advance. That's on me.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes we just have to really be sure we really are doing it.
I worked so hard on that thumbnail, though. AI.
Good job, buddy.
AI. AI.
You
is so cool.
worked so hard getting that robot to do that work for you.
So holla. Philly. Oh, okay, Philly just entered. He said, nah, I entered you saying you like the Cowboys. Okay, Philly, I don't like the Cowboys. One of my favorite. I
love that Philly was just like low key stalking and like paying attention until he's like, Cowboys, how dare you? You don't like them.
And thank you for liking. No, yeah, Rhys the Dragon. Invite your friends. We actually like comments, and we recap what happens in the sections of the books at the very beginning of each live. So you don't have to have read it. You don't have to have read it when we've read it. You could have already read it and you're just like, oh, right, I remember those chapters. This is a dude who doesn't read this kind of bullshit. And this one is a professional. She's a dog, a weapon.
That's why I wear glasses, because I'm a professional.
And that's why she has that fake bookcase in the background.
Oh my God.
But yeah. So going back to the impression. I've got a George Bush and a Bill Clinton talking to each other.
Okay. All right.
So
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll be quick. Oh, right. He's He's a two-sporter like Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders. Oh, Deion Sanders, I love this guy.
Okay. I heard it.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It was better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be honest.
I like the Texas Rangers. They're so good. You see that? That's an aircraft carrier. Aircraft take off on a boat. So cool.
Oh my God. That is better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be honest. So good job.
Yeah. I've got to listen. I see skies are blue, clouds are white. All right. If you stop by, thank you again. Ride the Dragon to the band. Invite anyone. We'll just check out. We're gonna hang out and do this. Drake May. Oh, Drake May. Yeah, he's from North Carolina. No big deal. He's the Patriots quarterback. Emily. Yeah.
Thank you. I did know that. I knew that.
Also,
they were in the Super Bowl this year, right?
Yeah. Right. Spoiler: his wife's TikToks are awesome.
He was at the
See ya, right?
Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, because they played this year at the Bad Bunny concert, right?
Yes. I mean, they showed up. They got their ass kicked.
Right.
They didn't really play.
Got it. Okay.
His wife's TikToks are awesome. They're like unbelievably wholesome, and she makes food, and they're actually really good. Now
remember
she's
Meg's from Boston, so she's got like she probably has some opinions on the Pats.
She is 20. She's 22 though. Like she says some 22-year-old bullshit, but she's 22. It was his first Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're talking about. I was talking about Meg. You were talking about what's his name's girlfriend.
Yeah, Drake May's wife.
Okay, I was like, hold on. You are not talking about Meg, my girl Meg, like that now.
Mrs. May. No, Megan is awesome. As far as I know, Megan is the shit, and she likes Boston. She likes to park the car.
Do you know what's fun? You actually can park the car in Harvard Yard because there's a parking garage there. It's one of my favorite things.
Dope. When I was in Boston, people were too short to see me. So long ago, our forefathers. Okay.
Oh my God, please stop.
Sorry.
Oh, I will say it did jack my actual accent up though. Like my natural speaking voice and accent was jacked after living there for a while. My O's were all messed up.
You and I are similar in that way too. Because when I was in New Jersey, I was at like a house with a Jersey wife. Mm-hmm. And I started talking like her, and I was just like, well, don't. Yeah, I mean, just talking so fast. Long story short, yeah, about that, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, I got to stop doing that. But when I'm around my mom, I start talking like this.
Well, it's a sympathetic ear. It's a sympathetic accent. So
no. Look, I read the first 3 chapters of A Quarter of Silver Flames, and I got to tell you, I kind of like it. You know, Nesta, she's a bitch, but I mean, she's getting better, and that's all I care about. Hey,
Jenny. Thanks, Jenny.
She hates it too. Jenny hates it when I do it. And I'm like, Jenny, it's your fault.
It's your fault. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I got to scoot, but it's been real, and I'll see you next time. And if you like this content, you can always like and subscribe, and we'll be back to talk more about A Quarter of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas and why we love and why Cassian's getting some love for us in this book.
You're so good. Thank you. And we'll check you out next time.
Okay. Bye.